Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the one and only Hosting Cruz, bringing you another exciting edition of boxing. Don't forget to hit and to like, subscribe to my channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Stay tuned. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Hosting Cruz, and on January 24th, live from Manchester, England. I don't know if it's the main event, but I know it's on the card. One of the most electrifying heavyweights in the sport of boxing today, one of my favorite heavyweights, who has been turning in Mike Tyson like knockouts. 13-0, 11 KOs. It seems like when you watch him fight, he has all his wins by KO. In Moses Itama. Moses Itama is 20 years old. Freaking beast, man. Like, grenades when he hits you. Like, it's just, you feel like you're watching Mike Tyson. Some people are trying to compare him to Mike Tyson. But you can't really compare him to Mike Tyson. Yes, in the way he delivers the KOs, yes. But in terms of level of a fighter, it's way too early to compare Moses to Mike Tyson. You can say there's some similarities in the way that Moses finishes these guys. You know, it's like Mike Tyson. Ferocity in the shots and the KOs is there, reminiscent of Tyson. And that's what excites me about him, is that even though it's way too early to tell how tremendous of a fighter he's gonna be, because he has not really been tested yet, the KOs are for real. And that's what makes him exciting to watch, and that's why he's one of my favorite heavyweights today. You know, it's like how I got excited with Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder was not the best fighter you'll see in terms of boxing skills, but the KOs is what got me hooked and excited, and got hooked as a fan, and I'm still a fan. So he'll be taking on a familiar name in Jermain Franklin Jr., who we last saw on the Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez super fight. He was on the undercard, I think on the pre-show, the prelims, and he took on Ivan Dechko out of Kazakhstan, a 2012-2016 Olympic bronze medalist who came into the ring undefeated. I believe it was 13-0, and he was the favorite, and Jermain Franklin caused the upset, defeated Ivan by decision, unanimous. And it was not the best fight you'll see in heavyweight fight you'll see. It was a really boring fight. It was one of the worst heavyweight fights you'll see, but Jermain got the job done. That's the most important part. So, which is why he's being fed. He's going to get fed to Moses Itama. I don't expect Jermain Franklin. Yes, he defeated a 2012, 2016 Olympic bronze medalist who was a favorite to defeat Franklin. He got the job done. But Moses Itama is a different beast. He doesn't have the Olympic bronze medals that Ivan has, but the way he fights, the way he's been fighting, is just sensational. You know, the way he's been turning in these knockouts and performances. Ivan Dechko, I've seen him fight a couple of times. He has not impressed me the way Moses Itama has done. Jermain Franklin has fought Anthony Joshua. He's fought Dillian White, so he has a familiar name on his resume like Moses in Dillian White. He lost by majority decision to Dillian White back in 2022, and Moses Itama dispatched Dillian in one freaking round. You may say that Dillian White was fresher back then compared to when Moses fought him, but it is what it is. He knocked him out. Veteran heavyweight contender and fighter in Dillian White. Dillian White. Now, and ever since those two losses, Jermain has had a win streak, 3-0. One was against Ivan Dechko, and a couple more fighters on there. And so he has some momentum. He has some momentum. Now Moses hasn't lost yet, of course. 13-0, undefeated, sensational heavyweight prospect. Has a potential to be a future world champion. To the point that they were even talking about Usyk defending his crown, undisputed crown, against Moses Itama. And Usyk is like, no, I'm not gonna fight him yet. It's not a duck. Usyk says when he meant by he's not gonna fight him yet, meaning that I want him to gain more experience so that when it's time to fight, I kick his ass and people are gonna give me credit. I don't want to kick his ass right now because they're gonna say, "Oh, Usyk, you fought him when he's not ready, too green. He was not ripe enough yet." Yeah, so I understand Usyk is not a duck. He's just waiting for Moses Itama to gain more experience in this professional game. And if I tell you something, if he can continue winning and delivering these Mike Tyson-like KOs, then Usyk will be more than willing to oblige and accept this, what should be one of the best heavyweight fights in quite some time. Because then you'll have Moses, young, fresh phenom, delivering these Mike Tyson-like KOs, taking on the undisputed king, one of the best cruiserweights of all time, and one of the best heavyweights of all time now, in Alexander Usyk. So, first things first, man. Moses Itama versus Jermain Franklin Jr. on the January 24th in Manchester, England. Everyone is expecting another Mike Tyson-like knockout from Moses Itama. Jermain Franklin got the job done against 2012, 2016 bronze medalist Ivan Dechko, but Moses Itama, without the medals, regardless if he doesn't have Olympic medals and all that jazz, he is a vicious beast. He is a different beast, different animal. And if you want a prediction out of me, I'm just gonna get it right here. I'm just gonna say it right here. I'm gonna say Moses Itama by KO. Screw it. I'm going to say in the first round. I usually don't give predictions in my videos, but you're going to get one out of me right now in this one. Moses Itama by KO in one freaking round. Jermain getting out of the first round is an upset. Dillian Whyte couldn't even escape the first round. If I'm not mistaken, the last few opponents couldn't even escape the first round. Let me see. Hold on. Before I even cut this video, I want to be clear how much first round KOs Moses Itama has before we get out of here. 1 second. Moses Itama. Got it right here for you guys. So how much first round knockouts? Okay, so Dillian Whyte TKO in 1 round. TKO in 1 round. Let me see. So Moses has 13 fights professional. 13-0. 8 of those 13 fights, 8 of those opponents did not make it out of the first round. So Moses has 8 first round knockouts in 13 professional wins. That's a lot of first round KOs. So there's a high percentage that Jermain Franklin is gonna get knocked out in the first round. So we'll see. We'll see what happens and why I say it, because the latest round that an opponent from Moses has went, he got stopped in the second round. So if you ask me, matter of fact, I lie. He got 2 fights here that Moses went two 6-rounders with, and ever since then he's been knocking out everyone in 2 rounds or less. But still, the percentage of Moses getting it done in the first round is very high. Franklin's going to have to fight smart if he wants to get out of the first round, because I just can't expect him, much less to win this fight. I mean, it's going to be one of the biggest upset in the history of the sport. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about Moses Itama taking on Jermain Franklin on January 24th, live from Manchester, England. I'm expecting an exciting performance out of Moses Itama. Let me know what you guys think. Miracle Boy Boxing. I'm your host, Austin Cruz. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It is always a pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.